Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got a brand new event that is here on JP Dokkan. Seems as though this is something that they are going to be adding to in the future. Now, again, details are iffy. It is a little bit odd that we're starting with Team BARDOCK. I mean, I don't really know what the purpose of with this, these units are to give them exclusive skill orbs right now. Like, was it needed that these units needed to be enhanced? And they came out on Global and JP at the same time. Why not have this event come out on Global and JP at the same time? It's just odd decisions quite often these days in Dokkan, unfortunately. And I did notice that appears as though you could do this stage unlimited times. I mean, I have not yet hopped in, so we're going to find out. But as you guys could see right there, we get a copy of LR Team BARDOCK for beating this stage 30 times. Now, I believe these are the only characters that can even challenge the stage. You have to have these Team BARDOCK members, looks like, awakened and ready to go. And then, of course, these are the only characters down here that can actually use the equipment that we're able to get, because we beat the stage. I guess we get, one of these tickets or whatever, and then we can go ahead and use that to get equipment. So, I mean, is this really a thing where we're able to just grind as much as we want? Yeah, okay, so people have Team BARDOCK up. I might put my Team BARDOCK up as well. No, it looks like they're fairly common. Okay. I would put mine up if, like, other people didn't have theirs up, right? So I guess we just are going to hop in, and you could just do this over and over and get tickets? Like, that seems weird. Okay, so, oh, yeah. All right, I guess this makes sense. So we're fighting the, what is he? The Kanasan, I believe, or something like that? Right, this is a dude that gives BARDOCK the ability to see into the future sort of as, like, a curse, right? To punish him for, like, the Saiyan's misdeeds and stuff like that. It's a cool concept. Again, Dragon Ball Z BARDOCK is, like, approximately 500 times more interesting and a better character all around than Dragon Ball Super BARDOCK. Dragon Ball Super BARDOCK is, I mean, he's okay, but, like, I really like, Goku is just, like, Goku is selfish, but he is, like, noble at the same time, right? Like, it's kind of how Goku is. He's not evil like the Saiyan, like the Saiyans were, right? Like, BARDOCK is a dickhead. Yeah, so we can just hop in and just get tickets over and over. So we could just get as many pieces of... So we can fully deck out the entire Team BARDOCK then just by grinding the stage. It's only 12 stamina, and we just grind the stage infinitely. Huh. Yeah, see, okay. So these characters right here, these Team BARDOCK characters, there's just going to be no reason not to have them fully decked out. Like, just like maximum crit, maximum additional, whatever you want to do. This is good. Like, this is good for the game. I mean, if they're really going to allow us to do this, just grind the damn out of this event right here. So we're just going to get a ton of tickets, and then thus we could do a ton of summons and get a bunch of these skill orbs. Like, I guess I'm just going to sit here and gather up like 150 tickets or something like that and just be ready to go. And then, of course, by doing this 30 times, we are going to get that third copy of LR Team BARDOCK. Now, I will tell y'all this for free, that I would much rather we do this than they spot that LR Team BARDOCK in the Battlefield shop. That's not what anyone is looking for. Oh, I should finish my point on BARDOCK, by the way. But yeah, like, the fact that Dragon Ball Z BARDOCK is, like, an asshole, and he's, like, I don't know that he's evil, but he's a villain. He's a bad guy. Like BARDOCK was killing innocents and stuff like that, right? Like, he's not good. Like, BARDOCK and all of his Team BARDOCK members, right? So, them being bad like they are, and then BARDOCK sort of starts to get a little bit of redemption, with the being able to see into the future, and he sees the basically the punishment of the Saiyans at the hands of Frieza, and then he sees that Goku is sort of like the redemption of the Saiyan race. Like, that BARDOCK special is like, for me, that's like right up there as like the top thing in Dragon Ball. Like, that it is so good. And for them to roll that back in Dragon Ball Minus and then Dragon Ball Super Broly, it's just a real tough pill to swallow. It really is. Because, again, Dragon Ball Z BARDOCK is just like an incredible character, I thought. Like, it's just like, it's like there really was no redeeming him, but he did his best. And then, like, the scene, he's dead. And then, like, Goku's sort of, like, going off, and then, like, his little bandana, like, floats by. Like, woo! That is a powerful scene. Like, that shit is good. Oh, we got 3 tickets this time, so it's random? Okay. Sure. Let me actually take a quick look. I want to see if does this event go away? Is this event just up like permanently, or does it go away? Because like I assume they're just going to eventually add more stages to this, right? Like it says stage number 1 right there. So I love that the Grand Priest is just sort of the image right there. So we're just gonna get. Is there any end date here? No. There's no end date. Nothing. Okay. All right. So I guess we really can just grind up this equipment infinitely. This is all right. I mean, you know, I wish I could go back and, you know, everyone like whining, you know, including me, about how bad the equipment event is and all this shit. And then like, look at this now. Like I know it's just for Team Bardock right now, and I'm sure like, you know, they're gonna, like, the next, like, category stage, it's gonna be, like, World Tournament or something like that, right? Like, all right, let's get this World Tournament equipment. But, like, you know, there's still some decent units on World Tournament, right? Like, LR, Trunks, and Goten are on there. You know, there's some solid units on the World Tournament category. I'm sure in the future we're gonna get, like, a Dokkan Festival exclusive or LR Ma Junior, you know, transforming Piccolo from that World Tournament. So that's going to be very interesting if they are just going to decide in the future to be like, all right, well, here we go. You know, World Tournament equipment, Ginyu Force equipment, you know, giant category equipment. Like, this is good, being able to just infinitely grind it. Because, again, the Whis event, you can't infinitely grind it. It's once per week. And it's once per week that you're going to get, like, crappy, like, orbs that you just wouldn't use, period, right? Like, the sort of the mid-level stuff, right? Like, there's the one thing in the Hidden Potential system that boosts your defense against, like, type advantage and boosts your attack power against type advantage. Like, it's so stupid. Like, I mean, that's good for, like, Super Battle Road, sure, but, like, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I think we'll probably do one more run, and then we'll go ahead and head over to the shop and take a look at it. Again, you have to do this 30 times to get the next copy of LR Team Bardock. I mean, there's still 2 copies of the LR Team Bardock that are unaccounted for as of right now. So we'll see how they're going to decide to implement these other copies of Team Bardock. Again, the worst possible thing they could do is add them to the Battlefield shop, because, like, we are, you know, Bobbity and LR Dabur are in there, you know, Mecha Frieza and King Cold, ooh, Metal Cooler, Physical Ginyu Force, like, you know, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Majin Vegeta, the Krillin, the Android 18, like, there's just so many units in there to get with the Battlefield currency, and they make the characters so expensive. Like, it takes years before you're able to get these characters. Like, you know, Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku came out in December of 2018, and, like, I don't have them rainbowed because there's just so many other units. Like, it's stupid. Like, so adding the Team Bardock members would be just criminal to the Battlefield shop. They better not. Let's just say that. Okay. So at this point, we got a bunch of tickets. Let's go ahead and head over to the Baba shop, and then let's see right here. Okay, so we have 11 tickets, and looks like it lets us summon for all 5 characters, right? So Bardock is STR, Physical is Shugesh. This is the most important one. So let's just do 2 rolls right here, and let's see what we get. Okay, so we got a bronze level 1 crit and then a gold level 1 additional. Okay, not too bad. Here, so here, this is what? Borgos is AGL. Let's see what we get. See if we get anything good. We got a level 4 dodge. I mean, sure. And of course, I'm very good at getting dodge. Like, that's very typical for me. Level 3 crit, we'll take that. This is also gonna, there's missions for applying pieces of equipment as well. Applying gold equipment, bronze equipment, silver equipment, replacing equipment, all that stuff, right? There's like missions for all of that. And this looks like this is a way you could easily grind those. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. We got a level 4 crit. That of course is the best we can get for these. So that's exactly what we're looking for right here. That was for Bardock, I believe. That's very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and head over to the equipment. I mean, now I just have so many pieces of equipment now, because I tend to not use them that often, but we're just, like, completely stacked now. So yeah, that's it right there. That's the Team Bardock equipment. I think that level 4 crit right there is the Team Bardock equipment. Let me see. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, because it's right there. Okay, so, sure. Just so many freaking pieces of equipment in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the... Oh, yeah, here's what I did with AGL Caulifla, because I have all this, like, I've got all these ridiculous amounts of dodge and stuff like that, so I was just like, whatever. Like, she's already, like, a great, like, defensive... Okay, so we got the Team Bardock already pulled up. All right, let's see here. So, yeah, because, see, like, this is just in normal additional, and then here's the one that was just for the Team Bardock. So, like, yeah, I mean, crit is exactly what I want for Team Bardock anyway, so we'll go ahead and apply that to our boy Bardock. Boom. So now this Bardock, who is a nuking character, right? Like, Bardock is going to do more damage with critting because he gets more orbs, stuff like that. Like that's crit is just what we want to go with, right? And then bam, there we go. And the other thing too is that these free-to-play potential unit, like these free-to-play units, don't get really as much hidden potential spots. Like you can see, like typically this would be like at 6, and then this I would have that at like 3. So like it's a little bit lower than normal. So these units getting equipment is actually a good thing. So I don't know. I guess I'm probably gonna grind this up, try and get equipment for all these Team Bardock members. I mean, maybe they will have a. Oh, it doesn't work for these guys though. No, the equipment is only specifically for these free-to-play versions, and then not for something like Great Ape Tora either. Like he can't use that Bardock equipment, Team Bardock equipment. It's only the actual free-to-play versions of the characters. It's specifically for those characters. So, interesting. Very interesting how they decided to do it. Let me know what you guys think. I do think this is actually very positive for the game. I mean, they started out with a category that, I mean, it's just so irrelevant, this Team Bardock category, unfortunately. But, you know, when they eventually do stuff like Giant and stuff like that, that's going to be good because, you know, so we have this event, right? But don't forget, we've also had this Universe 6 event going on every day where we're able to get pieces of equipment for Universe 6 characters. Now, this has been great because I've gotten gold, crits, and additionals for LR Kale and Caulifla, STR Kefla, like all these like top tier Universe 6 units that are so good, and I've been getting this Universe 6 equipment for them, which has been very, very helpful, right? So, you know, Explosive Chain Battle gave equipment. They're using equipment as a big reward right now, but honestly, I mean, equipment is more valuable as a reward than almost anything else you're going to give in the game besides maybe like potential orbs. I know a lot of players are going to want stones, right? Free-to-play players, but, you know, as a whale, I am liking the equipment events right now. I will say that. So this is cool. I guess it's just permanently up. Let me know what you guys think of this Grand Priest event Team Bardock stage. Right now, I am very, very pleased.